How are you? It's Jeff Woods. I've been sitting on this for a while. I finally came in to unwrap it for you, and it's one of those very special box sets that's pretty specific in terms of tastes, because it features George Harrison, not as a Beatle, but as a post-Beatle, involved in something he was extremely passionate about, which is Indian music and Indian culture and Hinduism, and George immersed himself in the music of the man who would become his greatest influence in his life, Ravi Shankar. You know who else is really into Indian music? Is Eddie Vedder. You ever hear Eddie Vedder doing stuff with Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan? It's some of the best stuff he did outside of Pearl Jam. So whenever I think of George in context of Ravi Shankar, I also think of Eddie in context of his love for Indian music. And I only say that because anyone who dismisses the value of and the influence of Indian music has some pretty good examples in George Harrison and Ravi Shankar and in Eddie. Let me open up the box. It's beautiful. It's 4 components in all, 3 CDs and 1 DVD. And a lot of this stuff hasn't been released before. It's been unearthed, as it were, in particular the DVD, because a lot of the stuff was destroyed over the years, and they've gone and compiled all of the film performances discovered. So it's pretty cool. We'll see how you get into it. It's always the trickiest part of this. Is it a slide out? Oh no, it's a pop open. Almost looks like a wedding invitation, doesn't it? So it's numbered. It's a numbered certificate of authenticity. That's kind of cool. Beautiful box, really. They look like old 78s almost. You know what that is, right? Old school records. Oh, it's really a gorgeous package, evidently. The stock of this paper is so high quality. Philip Glass, the great Philip Glass, the composer, did the foreword. Great shot of George and Ravi. Let's see. A lot of photos that, some of which we've seen before and some we haven't. This is probably the quote that really sums up George's feelings about Indian music. When he first consciously heard Indian music, it was as if I already knew it, but at the same time, intellectually, I didn't know what was happening at all. So he would discover, oh yeah, George learned from Ravi how to play the sitar effectively. Their friendship started in the middle of the 60s, 66 as a matter of fact, and obviously influenced the music he would do with the Beatles. So great photos, lots of text, just a gorgeous package. And this one contains the first of the 3 CDs as well. Let's see what else. There's one, Chants of India, 16 selections featuring Ravi and George, all produced by George Harrison. There's Ravi's musical festival from India. Like a family photo with a Beatle in the middle. And then Ravi Shankar's family and friends. And the musical festival from India, that would be the DVD in 5.1. It's got to sound just fantastic. So, middle of the 70s, George was immersed heavily in Indian music, and pretty much everything you need to know and hear is in this new box. It's called Collaborations, Ravi Shankar and George Harrison. And buy it where you buy music.
ExploreMusic wears English Laundry apparel.